Hey everybody, this is Brandon. Today is Tuesday, April 4th, and that means it's day 20 of my 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. So I'm 1/5 of the way through, and I'm pretty excited about that. Pretty happy with the progress I've made so far. It's been a different challenge than I expected, but I'm still going strong. So I'm excited to get done with this last panel and then start working on reevaluating the images as a whole and kind of seeing how things are going to break down, looking for holes in the story. I'm going to begin with reevaluating the images to make sure they're telling the story I want to tell. Then I'm going to be looking at story structure and alternative ways to tell the story. See if there is a better way I can put the story across to get the most meaning out of it. This next part's definitely going to be a challenging part, probably the most challenging part of the process. Really have a lot of big decisions to make before I put the final comic together. One thing that I'm trying to keep in mind as I'm going through the cards here is something my friend Josh Anderson said. He commented on one of my videos earlier about story structure, and he says his philosophy when it comes to writing is, you're not done when there's nothing more you can add. You're done when there's nothing more you can remove. And he suggested taking out the dialogue altogether and seeing if I can just tell the story visually. I think it's a good idea, at least as a middle step to creating the most cohesive narration possible. There's a few details that are personal that would be very difficult to tell visually, and so I think I'm going to depend on some narration for that. But I'm definitely looking into the idea, and that's what I'm doing here, is kind of reevaluating the story and just coming at it from the point of view of, okay, I'm not going to use one word, and does it convey the same story? And I found a lot of holes. So I'm going to try over the next little bit to go over those and maybe even fill in panels, add new panels for transitions and things like that. So it was a pretty good process today. Pretty happy with the results. Thanks, Josh, for the advice. I really appreciate it. I'll include some links down below if you're interested in learning more about Josh and his work and the things he does. I'm also going to include a link to Josh's new book called Blade Quest. Anybody who's into retro gaming, I think is going to enjoy it. So tomorrow, on to more writing and figuring things out. I'm probably going to have to draw some new panels in to fill in those gaps that I'm finding. So I'm pretty excited about that. So as always, I appreciate you watching, and until next time, you folks take care.